his family has been personally affected by drug use, and he's dedicated his business to helping uncover drug abuse. It looks like any other storefront inside any other strip mall, the last place you'd expect to hear a story.
Believe me, there's nothing like losing a child.
Like this one.
I mean, it's the worst thing that I could possibly imagine.
Jeff Hastings says his 17-year-old daughter, Katie, died after trying to kick a cocaine addiction. He says someone she'd met at rehab wound up being a drug dealer and injected her with heroin laced with a horse tranquilizer. Her death was ruled a homicide.
We dedicated the business to the memory of our daughter.
Hastings and his wife opened this drug testing business in Sacramento. They're hired by employers to test employees, and they've been at it for 9 years.
What a lot of folks don't realize is when you buy drugs on the street, you don't know what you're getting. You don't know how many times it's been stepped on or what it's been stepped on with.
Experts say addiction to opioids often starts with a prescription for a drug like fentanyl or a painkiller that comes in a pill form. But some people get hooked, and the problem is getting worse. In California alone, there were 1,467 deaths back in 2006. That number is now 1,931. Some years it went down, then back up, with a spike in 2009 of 1,968 deaths.
He was loving. My baby was kind. I was my buddy.
The problem gained new attention when 10 people, including this man, Jerome Butler, died last week. They'd taken unprescribed pills laced with an illegal form of fentanyl.
It's not just a bum you see in the alleyway. It's people who look like you and me can be addicts.
We should say we reached out several times today to the state's Department of Public Health to learn what's behind the rising numbers and what's being done about the problem. Hours later, we're still waiting for answers. Jeff Hastings believes the problem of addiction to prescription drugs is bigger than anyone really knows. Alston?
Yeah, so do we know about all these 10 people who died from these fentanyl pills? Did they all get them from street dealers?
The county's health officer told us a few days ago that some of those overdose victims reported getting the pills from relatives, from friends, from neighbors. But where did they get them from? Yes, drug agents say the illegal fentanyl-laced pills are being sold on the street.
And it's obvious you're playing with fire when you go there. All right, Cheryl, thanks.